Hey guys, Savannah Bell here with My Massage World, and in this week's video we're talking about doing all the not so fun stuff in your business and how to keep yourself accountable when dealing with all those things you don't like doing and yet are necessary for your business to succeed. So the other day I heard someone say that if you don't like 90% of what you do every day, then you should do something else. That you have to love the vast majority of what you do day in and day out, and if you don't, you should find your real passion. Well, I'm calling BS on that. Now, should you probably enjoy your job as a whole? Yeah, but where did this idea that you have to love almost every aspect of your daily activities come into play? I mean, I love my life as a whole, but are there a lot of parts I wish were a bit different, like not having to pay bills, or wake up early, or exercise, things like that? Yeah, that would be awfully nice, but that's not reality. I don't care how great of a business you've built around your passion. There are going to be parts of it that you can't stand, like doing your taxes, or writing social media posts if that's not your thing. Or how about laundry? I don't know many therapists that really enjoy that activity, and yet a lot of laundry means a lot of clients, so you take the good with the bad. The long-term sustainability and success of your business depends on your ability to put your own feet to the fire and get the work done, even the stuff you don't like. It all comes down to holding yourself accountable, and that takes some serious self-discipline when you're self-employed. So here's my 4 tips to hold yourself accountable and ensure you get those arduous tasks checked off your to-do list. Number 1, build your business around your passions and your strengths. What you do day in and day out has to revolve around your passions. Again, not every single aspect of your day is going to be wildly enjoyable. But if you design your business around your passion, it will make those not so fun tasks easier for you to get through because it allows for you to do the things you do enjoy. Like I mentioned before, how many of you enjoy doing laundry? There might be a handful of you, but I would guess that the majority of massage therapists out there get tired of it, maybe even to the point of hiring it out to a laundry service or an assistant. But what does it mean when you have a ton of laundry to do? It means you had a full book of clients. And what does it mean if you don't get those linens washed? You won't have enough to see your next full day of clients, right? So you do it because it allows for you to do the real work of your heart. That's just business. But along with this passion, your business needs to be built around your strengths. It has to be both. Let me give you an example. I hate being on video like this, but you know what I love? I love helping you guys figure out what's going to make your business successful. And one of my strengths is writing. So I write these video scripts out, and that helps me do the not so fun task of getting in front of a camera and putting these out. Yes, I could just write blog posts or something, but that's not nearly as effective as video, so I do the task I don't want to do, but utilize my passion and my strength with it. Make sense? If you really don't like writing blog posts or emails, but your strength is talking things out, maybe you focus your marketing efforts on live or recorded videos so you can do just that. You can still have the same impact, and maybe even more, by playing to your strengths. Number 2, stop multitasking. We all tend to think that we're great at multitasking, but we're not. Studies have shown time and time again that you're far less efficient in your work when you're trying to multitask than if you're focusing solely on one task at a time. This isn't some special skill a few lucky people have. In fact, this same Stanford University study found that heavy multitaskers, those who multitask a lot and feel that it boosts their performance, were actually worse at multitasking than those who like to do a single thing at a time. The frequent multitaskers performed worse because they had more trouble organizing their thoughts and filtering out irrelevant information, and they were slower at switching from one task to another. It comes down to the capacity of your brain and its ability to perform any task successfully. You are much more efficient and much more productive when you focus entirely on one task at a time before moving on. So get that boring, hard, or otherwise not so fun stuff done as quickly and efficiently as possible by focusing completely on it until it's done. One thing I always do that kind of goes against a lot of conventional productivity advice, and that is to put that boring, tedious work on my schedule first thing in the morning. That's when I'm more motivated to get through things and get to the stuff that I really enjoy. If I put that stuff off until the end of the day, it's kind of like working out. I will find an excuse not to do it. If I try to do a little here and there sprinkled throughout the day while I'm working on other things, it just isn't efficient at all. It takes me 10 times longer in the end. So stop multitasking. Stay focused and just get this stuff out of the way. And that leads me to number 3. Develop rituals and routines. This morning routine helps me a lot in keeping on track and getting that boring work done. It also helps me to make it a regular part of my schedule and develop some rituals around this work, so to speak. So, for example, every Friday morning, I do the boring task of going through receipts, revenue, payroll, all that stuff, and make sure I've got my QuickBooks updated. I grab my coffee, sit down on my computer, turn on some Lindsey Sterling or 2 cellos, set a timer for an hour, sometimes more, sometimes less, depending on how crazy the week was, and I stay laser focused during that time to knock out that work. I use that timer almost like a challenge. The quicker I get the work done, if there's extra time left on that clock, I get to use that to do something completely non-work related, like reading a good book for a few minutes, playing with my dogs, or watching random comedy videos on YouTube. Number 4, put the blame where it belongs. You want to know what's usually getting in your way of success? It's you. Yeah, your circumstances may be rough sometimes, but it still comes down to your choices and where your focus lies that determines whether you can push past those circumstances or not. So when it comes to doing all that stuff that is necessary for your business to grow, but you just don't feel like doing it, well, guess what? That's not going to suddenly change out of the blue. Sometimes you just have to suck it up and get the work done. Yes, even the work you may hate. So don't let someone tell you that you have to love every aspect of your job and running your business. While you want to enjoy most of it, don't have the unrealistic expectation that every moment and every day should be full of rainbows and unicorns. Business is hard, and some of it, yes, is boring, but those things are necessary to give you the joy that comes with all the rest of it. For more tips on accountability, be sure to join the free My Massage World Facebook group, where we are spending all week discussing it and keeping each other accountable, plus new topics of discussion each week. Thank you so much for watching today. As always, check us out at mymassageworld.com, like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, and stay tuned for more videos. There's a new one every week.